Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So today is another movie review, and I was going to wait until the weekend to actually do this review. Wanted to use like sunlight and all, but guys, this is when I have the time, and I know that by the weekend I'll not even be feeling up to talking about this movie anymore. So yes, you guys, this movie I want to review I watched it and I was just asking myself, hey God, could this be real? When I was watching it, I was just thinking like, hey God, like people actually came together and produced this movie. So I'm sure you already know the movie I'm talking about. Is Water and Garri. Water and Garri, that was produced by our amiable Tiwa Savage. So yes, I've been hearing about this movie for a while, and I've just been very skeptical to watch it, not for any particular reason. I just wasn't interested. Somehow I just said, let me even watch this Water and Garri that is making the buzz. Like, I was starting to see people talk about it like all over the place, and I'm like, hey, this one, I've not even watched this movie. I don't know what this movie is about, so I can't even give my honest opinion about it. So I decided to go watch the movie, and ladies and gentlemen, I have finally watched the movie, and I have my own 2 cents. So when I first started watching this movie, right, I was confused. Like, I was confused for a really long time. Okay, let me even give like a rundown of what this movie is all about. So this movie is about a lady called Aisha. She jackpot, she traveled abroad because she wanted a better life, basically. So after 10 years, she finds her way back, and yeah, she was just trying to like navigate life in like back in her area, right? So guys, please can't watch this movie by yourself. I'm not even going to like, because I couldn't even commit it to mind. I could not commit it to mind. So okay, on a more serious note, so I watched this movie, and for a while, like for some minutes into the movie, right, I was just confused, like, okay, what is going on here? And then it started off interesting, yeah, like the beginning was really interesting. Like, I saw a man running down, and the next thing, a gunshot, right? So I'm like, this movie is promising. Like, it's starting off well, so it's really going to like make sense. So I continued, and when the narration just kept going, and the movie was just all over the place. Ladies and gentlemen, I was confused. Okay, so Aisha, the lady in question, she traveled away because of how bad her vicinity was, and then she comes back. I don't even know why she came back. At first I thought it was because her cousin called her that her brother died, and so she wanted to come back for that, but it wasn't even that. So after watching this movie, I actually had to go read about it in case I didn't grasp it. So when I went to read about it, I got like the whole summary. Lady finding her way, blah blah blah. So yes, Aisha comes back, and all of a sudden she's frolicking with her ex. His name is K, and I'm like, what is going on here? Like, how do you even leave the abroad and then you come back, right? And you're coming back to, I mean, I'm not even seeing like any significant change, right? As per somebody that jackpot now, and then you come back and you settle for what? Below the bar. Like, I was even trying to place K and Aisha, like it didn't even weigh, it didn't make sense. And let me not talk about the PG. Hey guys, it was much later I found out that this movie was actually set in Gold Coast, so they are Ghanaians. I do not hold that against them, because the PG was just offing me left, right, center. Like, hey God, wait till the apple. see, let me not even try to narrate the movie, because it's like the more I try to talk about it, the more confusing it gets, right? So my take from this movie is, it was, I wouldn't say it was poorly written, but these actors, they did not try. I'm not saying that the energy was like wasted. I would actually give them E for effort, yeah, E for like trying something, but the acting was bad. In fact, the movie was so all over the place. You could barely even piece together what was happening at every point in time. Like I was trying to make sense of it, which actually led me to go and read about it. What I would have to say is, I'm not a movie writer, I'm not a script writer, I do not even know the first thing about script writing, right? But I'm a consumer, and as a consumer I would say that I beg, next time you're casting, try at least cast people who would be able to tell the story you're trying to tell, right? I mean, I want to believe she had a story she was willing or trying to pass, but it got lost somewhere. I'm going to stop my attempt at a review here so that I don't even like blow it off proportion. So if you have seen Water and Garri and you honestly understand what this movie is about, because it's like I got lost somewhere on the way. If you have seen that movie and you actually got the storyline, please let me know what it was all about in the comment section. But that acting was bad, and then they were trying so hard to be bad gang, like fun bad gang, and it just looks like children were playing. No, I said I was going to not say anything bad about the movie, like I was going to try to be neutral, but I watched up to a point I had to close it, and I just said, okay, for the sake of the review that I am hoping to give, let me just watch to the end. And the next thing I know, Kay is dead. And they now show the Aisha standing by the lake and muttering some motivations to herself, how she wouldn't give up. And I'm like, okay, so what was the point of you coming back in the first place? I mean, you left America, right? And from the way they started, it seemed she was doing really well. Like she was doing really well in the Obodo Ivo. So you left all of that, 10 years of so much hard work, you left all of that, you came back to the slums. It was not enough that you came back to the slums, you decided to roll with the slums, and there was nothing to even show that this person had gotten some bit of an exposure, right? So guys, so that I don't continue to butcher this movie any further, please go and watch it and let me know what you guys think about the movie. But for me, it's a no. Thank you so much guys for watching. I am so sorry if I ruined this movie for you. If you're still looking to watch it, then by all means, right, by all means, go right ahead and watch. But I'm going to end this video here, and I will see you in my next one. But for now, bye.